Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome! A new Alpha 317 build has just dropped for the Eva Catty, and it just gets better and better. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patron, Balfair, and to my latest channel member, Berger Balderson. Thank you both so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So with this latest build brings a huge quality of life update to the inventory system, which is a ship and ship component inventory update. Now CIG has done a major overhaul to the ship's personal inventory storage to allow for ship components to be stored and transported inside ships. So you can now buy an item from a station or any location and then store that item inside your ship's inventory and transport it anywhere else you want to. So a huge win there without having to bring your ship over to the location where the item is in order to equip it, which can be quite confusing when you're messing with so many different ships and removing weapons and so on and so forth. They have also increased the capacity of landing zone storage from 100 standard cargo units to 1,000, added inventory size values to all purchasable ship items along with volume and dimensions, which will require certain sized ships to transport larger sized components that wouldn't normally fit inside a smaller ship. So making sense to the item that you're transporting, something like a size, 9 gun, will not fit in something like an Aurora, for example. They have also updated all ships to have more internal storage to accommodate this change, which will be very useful in itself. And finally, for ships inventory, they have added inventory filters for components and weapons. So a massive change, finally allowing us to move ship items, weapons, components around to where we want them to be instead of those ships having to be transported back and forth. Plus, now that ship weapons and components have inventory sizes, volumes and dimensions, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a necessary step towards the full salvaging system beyond the tier 0 that we're hopefully still getting for 318. Anyway, another great new addition that is just making Alpha 317 seem so appealing right now. So there are a few more other changes in gameplay. The first is a shield face balance pass, which says converting heavy fighters and larger ships with size 2 shields to have front and back shield faces instead of a bubble shield. So quite the change for many ships, but likely just one of many more updates to ship balance that we will see throughout this year and beyond to bring them all more in line with where they need to be. There has also been a death animation polish pass. This is replacing the player death animation, as they say it was a bit too long, giving the illusion that players were still standing when already downed. This is only for players and not AI. Very happy about this, although I would like them to replace the AI animation as well, for the very same reason, as you just keep shooting the AI while they're dying. They have also done an Arena Commander polish pass, saying that they've removed the part detached score award until they can find a better solution to players getting an intended score when destroying an enemy ship. Also, they have restored the remaining score pool being distributed amongst attackers on death, and finally fixed scoring of some ships that were not set up. Now, there was also 13 more bug fixes. Most of them were relating to 317 specific issues though, as well as 7 client crashes fixed, 5 server crashes fixed, and a back-end service crash fixed as well. So quite the major changes to ships inventory and items. Really happy that they have given us the ability to finally move these ship components and weapons around. That is a great step in the right direction. But that is it for the latest 317 build. Let us hope that they are still on track and we could see a wave 1 later this week. I think that is their intention, all being smooth of course. But with that said, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother. You are all more than welcome. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does do the channel a big favour, and if you would like to be notified when my videos go live, just tick that little notification bell. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.